How many of you would be interested to know how long you would live? How many of you would like to take a journey into the future? How many of you would like to know who your life partner would be? अभी शर्मा गए, कोई हाथ नहीं उठा रहा. Everyone's wanting to know the secret that life holds for future. Secrets. That picture, one guy comes and asks me while on the way here, Pandit ji, तोता किधर है? तोता किधर? Always looking at, कुछ हमारा वो होगा क्या उसके साथ? एडमिशन मिलेगा क्या? तोते को एक कार्ड उठा दे, बोल दीजिए. My God, how big, isn't it? Astrology, Jyotish Shastra, palmistry, tarot cards, tarot cards. Everyone's wanting to know the secret that life holds for future. How many of you would like to take a journey into the future? Thank you. How many of you would be interested to know how long you would live? There are some courageous souls. How many of you would like to know who your life partner would be? अभी शर्मा गए, कोई हाथ नहीं उठा रहा. अरे हैं कुछ लोग हैं. Oh my God. Astrology is such a big thing. I was coming from some country. Only Air India international flight I ever took. I don't go on Air India now. Never, just once. And it was a free flight. Only 75 of us. And one Indian man was totally drunk. Completely gone. मतलब he had thought इतना पैसा दिया आखिरी बूंद खाली करके ही उतरूंगा. Finished the whole thing. And then he was kind of lying down there. And he comes, I was sitting there. He comes up to me and says, Pandit ji, Pandit ji, हाथ देखते हैं? I said, जरूर देखते लाओ. He stuck his palm out. I said, liver cirrhosis होने वाला है. He said, बराबर बोला. डॉक्टर ने भी यही बोला था. I said, it doesn't require astrology to see the way you're drunk that you'll get liver cirrhosis, One guy came up to an astrologer and said, बहुत प्रॉब्लम चल रहा है सर, बहुत प्रॉब्लम चल रहा है. कुछ तो बोलो, क्या है बोलो प्रॉब्लम, आप कुछ तो. He said, looked at his कुंडली, said, शनि का 7.5 है तेरे को. शनि का 7.5. बोलो तो क्या करेगा साहब, बोलो. बोला तुम 200 रुपया दो, हम पूजा कर देगा, तुम्हारा शनि वनी सब जला जाएगा. तो this guy said, 200 रुपया नहीं है साहब. So he said, 100 रुपया दे दो. He said, 100 भी नहीं है. Said, मेरे भाई 50 दे दे. 50 भी. 10 दे, 10 में पूजा करता हूँ. बोला 10 भी नहीं है. बोला 1 दे दे यार, 1 रुपया में पूजा कर देगा तेरा शरीर. He said, 1 रुपया भी नहीं है. तू बोला तू जा 1 रुपया भी नहीं है. शनि क्या बिगाड़ेगा तेरा, तू जा. What will Shani do to you, You get lost. If you don't have anything, what will Shani anyways do to you? But this place seems to be a place where astrology is so strong. My God, so strong. And people just get into it all. It's quite amazing. Oh God. I'm sure all of us are looking for answers of what would happen with us, isn't it? Srila Prabhupada was once sitting and a guy came and said, Swamiji, हाथ देखते हैं? Prabhupada said, हाँ. He took that as look at his hand. Said, मरने वाला है. मरने वाला है. The guy was shocked. बोला कभी? वो कभी तो मरेगा. Therefore, prediction is not hard to make. जातस्य हि ध्रुवो मृत्युर ध्रुवम जन्म मृतस्य च तस्माद् अपरिहर्येऽर्थे Natvam shochitum arhasi, the Gita tells us. Jatasya hi dhruvo mrityum. One who is born will die. With no exceptions, isn't it? And dhruvam janmamritasya cha. One who is dead will be reborn. With no exceptions, isn't it? One who is born will be dead. One who is dead will be born. And gentlemen, of course ladies and gentlemen, we have no control. I didn't have any control over how I was born and where I was born. I didn't have any control over what my looks were, what family I was born in, what country I was born in, what socio-economic class I was born in. I had no control over it. And I must say that we truly have no control over when life ends and how we die. Just cardinal facts of life. But there's something that we have control over which can make life beautiful. Therefore, I generally say, life is a journey between two alphabets, B and D, where B stands for birth and D stands for death. As simple as that. What's life? A journey between these 2 points, BD, segment BD. You know geometry? Draw segment BD of length, you decide. सबका सेगमेंट बीडी अलग अलग फिक्स होके आया है और ज्योमेट्री टीचर वहां बैठ के सब फिक्स कर दिया है. अभी सेगमेंट को न तो छोटा कर सकते हैं न बड़ा कर सकते हैं. Both are out of control. What is in control is between the alphabets B and D is an alphabet called C. Between B and D is a C, and that C is choice. We can all learn to choose. As we live our lives, we can all learn to choose not to prove, but to improve. We can all learn to choose not to react, but to respond. We can all learn to choose how not to get affected by what's happening in our lives all around us. And it does. We fail our exams despite all the good we do. I do have control over how I choose to take it. And therefore, I generally say, what is life? They say it's from B to D, birth to death. But what's between B and D? It's a C. And what's the C? It's a choice. Our life is a matter of choices. Live well. It won't easily go wrong. You can't change your situations. You can change your response, ladies and gentlemen. How many of you want to be happy in life? Happy? I'm sure you all want to, isn't it? How many of you would like to know the 10 golden keys? Haha. We're all driven by a strong urge for pleasure, aren't we? All of us. All of us. Why do we want to eat fancy foods? You can eat dal roti, no? Dal roti daily. खाओ दाल रोटी डेली, पेट भरेगा, शक्ति मिलेगा. पिज्जा क्यों चाहिए? पिज्जा है? पिज्जा क्यों चाहिए? बर्गर क्यों चाहिए? समोसा, रसगुल्ला क्यों चाहिए? Why you want it? अरे साहब मजा आता है. रोज राल डोल रोटी खा के बोर हो गया. Why do you want? Because you want to have pleasure. Pleasure is something that we are all driven by. Why do you want to earn money? Just because you want money? Because money can buy you the fanciest gadgets. Money can buy you a plush home. Money can take you for a vacation to Zurich. Money can buy you the best designer garments. Money can buy you the best brands. And you think that all of this if I have, we're all driven by a strong urge for pleasure. We want to eat nice foods to get pleasure. We want to earn money to get pleasure. We want to make relationships for what? For pleasure. We are all pleasure seeking. And the Vedas say, Anandamayo Abhyasat. We are all looking for Ananda, pleasure. And we are all looking for it in all of these different avenues to see if we can squeeze out a little drop out of that little Rasgulla. We can squeeze out a little drop with that girl sitting under the tree at Pedder Road or Hanging Garden, wherever somewhere. Can squeeze out a little drop out of the cake when I watch. We're all looking at it. Strong drive for pleasure. सब ढूंढ रहे हैं, मिलेगा, कहीं तो मिलेगा, वो चाबी मिलेगी. That key I'll find. Where will I find that key to that sense of pleasure that I have? We all want that secret. How many of you want to know the secrets of everything? If you want to know this, people go and ask a successful student, क्या तेरा secret क्या, कैसा पढ़ता है तू? You all want to know, isn't it? A successful professional businessman, sir, what's your secret? How did he do it? You know, people keep asking that question. One guy goes to a very successful millionaire and says, sir, what is the secret of your being a millionaire? What is behind it? Your secret of success? He says, my wife. Oh, great. What were you before being a millionaire? He said, a billionaire. You know, the secret of success is she has made me a billionaire to a millionaire.